Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you guys are new here. So for today's video, we are doing a new series that I talked about previously in like a video like a week or two ago, where I talked about how I was gonna be kind of doing like speed reviews of all the makeup that I tried in the month of March. I kind of already did it with the Holy Grail in round 2 of trying out the makeup that I hated, but I actually have an official name for it, and this is something we're gonna be doing at the end of every single month, and it's gonna be called Repurchase or Trash. I'm going to go over every single makeup that I tried this month in March, and I'm going to let you guys know whether or not I repurchase it or is it going to go in the trash. So you guys want to see what my thoughts are on all of these? Well, then definitely keep watching. I'll make sure I list what I'm wearing on my face down below, but we're going to go ahead and get started. Now, some of the items you guys are going to see in here are items that I got in PR. However, as a consumer, would I repurchase it? I'm going to let you guys know. So we're going to start with eyeshadows. So up first, we do have the Nomad Cosmetics. This is the Royal Europe palette, which by the way, this is now available. If you guys do want to get your hands on it, you guys can use code Allie, save you guys 10% off. And this was gifted to me in PR, and I would 100% repurchase. I would 100% repurchase this palette. This is probably one of the best palettes that Nomad Cosmetics have ever created. I absolutely love their multi-chromes in this palette. I think it's phenomenal. Their mattes are super pigmented. They blend out very beautifully. The shimmers are gorgeous, and it's just an overall beautiful palette. So I would absolutely repurchase this. Up next, we do have the Fantasy Cosmetica. This is the Rogue palette right here, and this was also gifted to me in PR, and I absolutely love this palette. I honestly think this is probably one of Fantasy Cosmetica's best palettes besides the Druid palette. I absolutely love that palette. This is absolutely phenomenal. I would 100% repurchase this, and if you guys want to use code Allie, you guys can. It will save you guys 10% off this palette, but I'm not kidding when I say this is unbelievably gorgeous. The dual chromes in here, the shimmers are just so gorgeous, and these mattes are super pigmented. Well worth it in my opinion. I love it. And the only other eyeshadow palette that I tried out this month is the Too Faced Italian Spritz palette. Now, when I first tried out this palette, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I wasn't really impressed with it, and the only reason why I got this palette was because of FOMO. I really thought I was gonna miss out on this because all my friends said, oh, it's great, you'll love it. And I remember when I got it, I played with it, it was okay. It wasn't wowing. Well, this is actually what I'm wearing on my eyes today. I'm just wearing the shade called Gelato. I'm just wearing the shade Express Yourself in Lake Como, and I have to say, it is a really pretty palette. Like, I think it's really pretty. The smell, I feel like it's gotten better. Is it my favorite from Too Faced? Rude. Is it my favorite from Too Faced? No, it's not, but I do like the palette. Like, I do, and I'm going to keep playing with this. So this is something that I definitely would repurchase, but only during a sale, not at the full price value. I'd only purchase this during the sale, but I do like it. I am glad that I have it, and I'm glad that I have been reusing it to make sure I can get my money's worth because she's a little expensive. So moving on to face products, we're gonna start from primer all the way up until lip products. So first thing we have is the Glow Recipe. This is the Strawberry BHA Pore Smooth Blur Drops right here. I absolutely would 100% repurchase this. So when I first tried this out, I was not wowed by it. It did not do anything for my pores. I have been using this every single day, and it still does nothing for my pores. Like, it generally does nothing for my pores. All it does, it really helps to just smooth the base underneath my makeup. I feel like it really helps to make my makeup last a lot longer. I really do feel like it helps to mattify the skin, but for the pores, it does jack shit. It doesn't do anything for the pores, but I really like it for everything else. I like it that it's very smoothing. It's a great under base. I like that I can wear it by itself, or I can wear it under makeup. And I just like how my face, and I just like how long my makeup lasts throughout the day when wearing this product. So I would 100% repurchase this. I would 100% recommend this, but not for pores. Next, we have the NYX Freezy. I am wearing this today, and there's something about it that I would not repurchase. I would not repurchase. It definitely does have like cooling effect, but I don't know, whenever I put it on, my face just itches. Like, I just want to like itch my face so badly. It's like, it's not like a itching like an allergy reaction, right? It's itching like you have like a hair somewhere on your face and you're like, where is it? Where is it?
Motherfucker, where is it? Where the is it? I swear to God. You laughing, girl? You trying to laugh?
Like, you're trying to feel that hair that's just like tickling you. That's how this feels. I feel like it doesn't really do anything in terms of making my makeup last longer. I feel like it doesn't do anything in terms of making my makeup look smooth. I feel like it doesn't really give me anything other than a cooling sensation. I actually prefer the NYX Bear With Me Jelly gel moisturizer gel primer over this one tenfold. That one's actually really nice. I really like how my makeup looks underneath that. This, I would not repurchase it. No. Next, we have the L'Oreal Prime Lab up to 24-hour pore minimizer. I've already talked to you guys about this numerous times. I would absolutely not repurchase this. This doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't minimize the pores. It doesn't make your makeup last longer. It doesn't make your makeup look good, nor does it help to control the oil. It's very, very useless. To me, this is trash. This is 100% trash. Oh, one size. I really want to love this. I want to love this. But I've played with it 2 or 3 times now and it still pills. I followed literally the instructions on the website. I let it dry down for 5 minutes before I put anything on my face and it still pills up my foundation. I don't know what to do. So this is one of those things, like, I want to trash it, but I want to keep trying it out. So I'm not going to repurchase it. I'm not going to trash it. This is just going to, I don't know. This is an I don't know. For foundations, we have the L'Oreal. This is the Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Foundation. So I'm wearing this on my face today. And when I first tried this out, I did not like it. And trying it out again, this is the 3rd time trying it out. Honestly, I would trash it. I would trash it. I really wanted to love this foundation, but it just does not look good. I don't know how well, I'll zoom you guys in, but I don't know how you guys can tell my forehead. It is just not looking good. It just doesn't look good at all. It, to me, is too wet. I don't know how to describe it. Like, when I lay it down with my beauty sponge, it doesn't like dry down. It just sits there and doesn't like actually like melt into the skin. It makes it so that I put anything on it, you could just see the foundation lifting off. I don't know what to do to make this work. I'm just not a fan of it personally. I would never repurchase it. I would honestly trash it just because I just am not a fan of it. It just doesn't do what it claims it's going to do. It's not mattifying. It's not long lasting. And whenever I put any sort of product on it, I literally have to set my face immediately in order to get this to not lift. Otherwise, putting a cream base on top of this, it just takes the foundation right off. And I'm just like, seriously? Seriously? And this is expensive. Trash. Next, we have the Almay. This is the Ageless Smart Shade Foundation. This is the wrong shade tone. This is a little bit too deep for me, but I would 100% repurchase this. This is really good. I liked applying it with my hands. Kind of goes on white, but then it really helps to transform and to kind of match your skin tone to an extent. Mine was a little bit deep, but I loved how it looked on the skin. It really looked super flawless, very smooth. It was very long lasting, and I just think this is a really underrated product. I actually think a lot of things from Almay are really underrated. I never really hear anyone talk about it. Y'all know I never repurchase a lot of lip products. The only ones I would ever repurchase is Lunar Beauty. I will repurchase Lunar Beauty, Jacqueline Cosmetics, but I don't really repurchase a lot of lip products because I have so much. I bought another lipstick, okay? I bought another lipstick. I still have this much left. I bought another lipstick because I'm just so scared that I'm never going to find it again because I love this lipstick so much. And I just feel like when it comes to Almay, they're super underrated. I highly recommend this foundation. I think it's incredibly good and I would absolutely repurchase this. And the last foundation, this bitch. This is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation. Guys, I have tried this numerous times. I've tried it numerous times on my channel and off, and I just cannot get this to work. I'm sorry. I cannot get this to work. So this would absolutely 100% go in the trash. 1, I look so pale, and that's my fault. But 2, it just looks shitty on the skin. I have tried it with different primers. I've tried it with the primers that are supposed to go with this. I tried this with L'Oreal's own primers. It just is like, no, bitch, we ain't gonna work for you. I don't know what it is. And I feel so bad saying that because so many of you guys in my comments section are always like, give another chance. Try it this way. Try it this way. Trust me, I try it like you guys tell me to. I try a lot off camera just because I really want to get a feel of a product. And this just isn't it. She isn't it. I'm sorry. Trash. Moving on to concealers. We have the Tarte. This is the Creaseless Concealer. Honestly, I would trash it. And I really have nothing bad to say about it other than I trash it. I just don't have anything positive to say about it either. I tried it out several times and it just doesn't do anything underneath my eye. It's pretty sheer. It's not really buildable. It's not very long lasting. It definitely does crease even though it claims to be creaseless. Yeah, no. Trash. For drugstore concealer, this is $17. She's pretty expensive. So this is the Winky Lux. This is a perfect full cover under eye concealer, and I would absolutely repurchase this. To me, this is very long lasting. It kind of reminds me of the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I loved how full coverage it was. I love how brightening it was. I love how long lasting it was, and it really didn't crease underneath the eye, so I would 100% repurchase this. This is definitely well worth it. And the last concealer we have is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camel Concealer. I'm actually wearing this today. I really like it. I really like it. I would absolutely repurchase this. I know they had the e.l.f. Camo Concealer back in the day, but this is their hydrating version of it. And even though I'm super oily, I actually really enjoy hydrating under eye primers. I actually really enjoy hydrating eye primers. I just think they're really good. And I just think e.l.f. did a really good job with this one. So I would absolutely repurchase this one. Moving on to setting powders. I only tried 2 new ones this month. So the first one we have is the CoverGirl Clean Invisible Loose Setting Powder. This is in the shade Transparent Light. I would 100% trash the setting powder. I mean, it's so horrible. Like literally when you take a look at the product, the shade range, piss poor. Okay, it says it's translucent light, it's not. But like whenever I tap this out into the cap, it forms these really weird bubbles, like these really weird, almost like, it looks like rocks, like mineral rocks forming in my thing. And then they kind of like jump around. I'm like, are you alive? What is wrong with you? I don't know. It doesn't do anything for my face. It makes my face look really shitty. It moves the foundation. And I just really don't like this product. This is 100% going in the trash. It's just not worth it. Now, the next setting powder that I tried was the e.l.f. HD setting powder. I got this because of TikTok and I would 100% repurchase this. This is beautiful. I'm wearing this on my face right now, and for some reason this just really blurs the face. I can't describe it other than when I'm looking at my face right now, even though the foundation is really shitty and I hate how the foundation looks, I can see it like right here, just oof. But looking from further away, like this whole region, I'm like, god damn, like she is blurred, she is smooth, and she just looks really beautiful. And I really, really love how this looks. This isn't the best for oily skin, but you know what? There's something about this that I just can't get enough of. It's so microfine, like the powder's so microfine, and it just really helps to blur the skin and make it so smoothing. So mixing this with like a mattifying setting powder is perfect for me. I just absolutely love how my complexion looks whenever I wear this. So this is 100% repurchase. Moving on to bronzers. So the first bronzer that I tried was the Charlotte Tilbury Contour Wand, and this is that's Goa. This is a $40 contour wand. And I feel so taken advantage of because I feel like there's only this much product in there. But I would 100% repurchase this. I really do like it. I really do. And I know some people out there that don't like this because you get such little product for the price point. But for me, I feel like it blends out very beautifully. It gives me that light bronze look without being too overpowering. I don't want anything too overpowering. So I really do enjoy this. I've been using it nonstop and I just think it's a great product. Definitely on the expensive side, but I would 100% I would repurchase this. The next one we have is the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer right here. This is in the shade Tan Lines. This is actually what I'm wearing on my face today, and I would 100% repurchase this. This is so beautiful. The application is so easy. It blends out so seamlessly, and I just absolutely love how this cream bronzer works, and I can't get enough of this. I keep using it, especially with my F55 blush from Bling Brushes. I feel like this is just the perfect brush to get in there to help to kind of, you know, contour and bronze up the face. I think it's incredible. I would 100% repurchase this over and over and over again. This combined with the Charlotte Tilbury is so pretty. And the last bronzer that I tried that I'm actually pretty shocked that I still enjoy is the Physician Formula Butter Glow. For some reason, this I did not have high hope for. I was actually shocked when I tried this out, but I enjoy it. I really feel like it gives you that beautiful soft glow without being too overpowering. You can use this underneath your makeup. You can use this as a bronzer. You can use it as a illuminator. There has so many different beneficial properties to it. I just feel like it's such a beautiful product. I feel like it really does blend out very, very nicely. You get so much for your dollar. It's like $11 for this big boy right here. This thing is filled, by the way. And I don't know. I really like this. I'm going to keep using this, and I definitely would repurchase this. Moving on to blushes. The first thing we have is the e.l.f. Putty Blush right here. This is in the shade, I think, Bora Bora. I would 100% repurchase this. I think it's a really gorgeous shade. I know that recently e.l.f. just launched their Luminizer Putty Blushes and their Luminizer Putty Bronzers. I like more the matte because I don't need anything luminizing, but I will say this is a really pretty color. It's very easy to blend out. I think it's really, really easy to work with, especially if you're like, you know, new to makeup, you're a little intimidated about cream products. This makes it really easy for you. So I would absolutely repurchase this. Next, we do have the Winky Lux. This is their cheeky blushes right here. And this was sent to me in PR. And I think it's absolutely beautiful, but I honestly would not repurchase this. For me, I just feel like I would destroy this, and I feel like a little bit of this goes a long way, and I just feel like it's a little bit too pigmented for my taste. I need something a bit more light because I still find cream blushes to be very intimidating. I'm dipping my toes in the water. I'm dipping them in there, and as much as I think this is beautiful and I had a fun time playing with this, I just personally would not repurchase it just because it's just a little bit too pigmented for my taste. But it is a great product overall. If you love cream brushes, if you love pigmentation, this is definitely gonna be one for you. But for me, it's a little bit too intense, so I definitely would not repurchase it. And then last with blushes, we do have the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Pillow Talk Matte Beauty Blush Wand. I don't really know how often I show this on camera. I'm wearing this today. It's a very light wash of pink. This is in the shade Pink Pop, and I would 100% repurchase this. Again, super expensive for what it is. I feel like you do get barely any single product, but I feel like this one's gonna last you a little bit longer than the contour one, just because you only need like 2 dots. These dry down really quickly, so you have to quickly go in and blend them, but they're so beautiful. Like, they're so beautiful, so effortless, and I would 100% repurchase this. Moving on to blushes. The first thing we have is the Wet n Wild. This is the Hello Halo Blush Lighter. You guys know that I'm absolutely going to be doing more and more and more drugstore reviews in my channel. I love drugstore. I feel like drugstore is a little bit better than high-end, and I'm going to be purchasing it way much more. But I tried this out, and the blush is very, very disappointing, but I really liked the highlighter. I really did like the highlighter. So for me, would I repurchase this? It would go in the trash. It would go in the trash. And the only reason why is because I want to get a full use out of this. If I'm only going to use it for a highlighter, I feel like it's kind of wasteful. I could have just bought a highlight from Wet n Wild instead of buying one that has both. I just feel like it's not going to get used as much because I don't like the blush. And I tried the blush. I even tried putting it on today, and it just doesn't want to give me anything. She does not want to work. So I would trash this. Next, we do have the Winky Lux. This is the liquid. This is their cream highlighter. Again, this is gifted to me in PR. It's absolutely beautiful, but I would trash this. And the reason why I would trash this is because the color just isn't for me. It isn't for me. It's a little bit lackluster in terms of like how well it shows on the skin. I like a more like wet, shining highlight. I like to look more like I'm glistening. I don't know. I just like them, even though I'm really oily, I like to look like a dewy goddess with a highlighter. That's what I like. So as much as I love Winky Lux, this unfortunately would get trashed. I would not repurchase it. Next, we have the Physician Formula. This is the Butter Glow Liquid Highlighter. You guys know I don't like liquid highlighters, but there is something about this that is just beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. It goes on the skin and it just makes you look like you're glowing from within. Like, it's not too much, but it just, every time you turn your head and the light hits your cheek, it's gorgeous. It really just gives you that beautiful radiant glow, and I really, really do like this. Again, it's $11. A little bit goes a long way, but it's absolutely worth it. Absolutely worth it. So I would 100% repurchase this. This is beautiful. And last but not least, I never showed this on my channel because I just never got around to it, but I did purchase this because it finally came back in stock. This is the Dior. This is the Backstage Glow Face Palette in the shade Universal. I'm wearing this on my face today, and I would 100% repurchase this. This is so freaking beautiful. I take these 3 shades right here, these 3 shades, and I mix them, and I have been using it a lot lately. So a lot of the highlighters you've been seeing me on my face for the last week, if I'm not trying any new makeup on, it's this. I just think it's so beautiful. It has like almost like a glitter base to it, so it's a little bit glittery, but it's just so beautiful. I don't know, it's gorgeous, and it's well worth it in my opinion. Next, we have some eyebrow products. So the 2 new eyebrow products I tried were the e.l.f. This is the e.l.f. Instant Brow Lift Pencil. I would 100% trash this. I don't like it. I can't get it to work for me. It is going in the trash. I don't like it. It just sucks. Overall, it just sucks. It just doesn't have any pigmentation, doesn't actually fill in the brows, and I'm just going to let this one go. But the one that I am going to repurchase is the Winky Lux. This is the Universal Brow Pencil. Oh my god, this is phenomenal. Not only is the bristle on this like super freaking like firm, so really gets, really separates the brows. The pencil on this is so pigmented, but it's so fine line, so it makes it really easy to fill and draw on your brows. I think it's incredible, and I would 100% repurchase this. For mascaras, we have 5 new mascaras that I tried this month. So the first one we have is I Heart Revolution, or Makeup Revolution. You guys know how I feel about Makeup Revolution. I'm not a fan. However, I'm a fan of this. This is the 5D Whip Lift Lash. This is the 5D Whip Lash Mascara. Honestly, I think it's really good. I really like how it looks. Oh my gosh, I have something white right here. Oh, that's my eye. I really like how this looks. I feel like it really does a good job at coating the lashes and lifting them. Now, it's not a holy grail, but mixing this with the essence is so freaking good. This is a very, very soft bristle. You guys know that I don't like anything chunky, but something about this, I feel like if, you know, it really coats the lashes. It feels incredibly soft. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't really spread over the lid, so I really do like this one. Just like I would 100% repurchase the Essence I Heart Extreme Call Me Crazy Volume Mascara. Again, this is another beautiful mascara. Now the wand on this, it's a little spiky, so just know it's a little spiky. So if you stab your eye, it's gonna hurt, but it really does a great job at lifting the lashes and coating them and separating them. And I think that mixing these two together, it's just a beautiful combination. I really like mixing these together, so I would 100% repurchase that. So we do have the e.l.f. This is the Lash and Roll Mascara. This is a dupe to the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. I would 100% repurchase this only because it's a dupe to one of my favorite mascaras and it's half the cost. So I would 100% repurchase this. It does a great job at lifting the lashes, separating them. I love the wand on this. This is, to me, is just Benefit's little sister trying to copy her, and I'm there for it. I am there for it. Next we do the Maybelline These Are the Falls He's So Real mascara. I would trash this mascara. I really wanted to love this mascara. I'm wearing it today and I just can't get it to do what I want it to do. It doesn't really lift my lashes fully, doesn't really separate them, doesn't really give them the volume, and I don't know, it's not a bad mascara by any means. It's definitely not bad. It gets the job done, but it's just not that great either. So I would 100% trash this. I would not repurchase this, and it's sad because I really do love Maybelline's. Like Maybelline Big Colossal Mascara, that's where it's at. That's still a fantastic staple mascara of mine. And last but not least, we have the MAC. This is the shampoo. This is the dry shampoo lash mask recovery thing. I've tried this several times. Honest to God, this doesn't do shit. It doesn't do anything. All it does, it feels like I'm taking a mascara and putting it on really dried down, like putting on really dried out lashes. Like, you know, like whenever you're wearing like your mascara all day and then you're trying to like, you know, kind of recoat your lashes and it just feels kind of like hard as you're putting it through. They're like crusty and hard. That's what this feels like, and it doesn't do anything. It doesn't give my lashes a brand new look. It doesn't separate them, doesn't coat them. It literally does nothing. It gives me nothing. I'm like, what is this supposed to be? I spent like $25 on this. I would 100% trash this. This is just not worth it. Not worth it. Cool concept, but didn't work. Now for lips, I have tried quite a few lip products this month and I am so excited to talk to you guys about them. So up first we do have the Laura Lee Los Angeles. These are her lip glosses right here. Now these actually were gifted to me in PR and I would 100% repurchase these. They're $12. They're so beautiful, especially the shade Sparkling Iris. This one is so gorgeous. It's my favorite. It smells like bubblegum. It's very soft. It's very hydrating and I just think these are incredible. If you have like a hard time closing like lids or something, this is like magnetic, so you don't have to like twist. It's literally just magnetic and it's just a gorgeous formula. I think it's a really gorgeous formula. I think Laura did such a good job at getting a really high shine with longevity, non-sticky, beautiful smell, beautiful taste, and I just think it's really gorgeous. So I'd 100% repurchase this. Next, and you guys should not be surprised by this because I have been talking about this pretty much all month long, maybe even sometime in February, but we have the CoverGirl. This is the Clean Yummy Gloss. Holy fucking shit, this is phenomenal. I love it so much. And I got to the point where I've talked to Teresa about this so much. Even now, she loves it as well. It is so hydrating. It smells incredible. It's so long lasting. It feels incredibly comfortable on the lips. It has such a high shine. It's like $8. It is absolutely well worth it. I will 100% repurchase this. Gosh, I already have two. I think I have shade 3. I think one's in my bag. Am I going to go buy more? Yes. Absolutely. Like the shade Havana Good Time and Let's Get Physical is 100% shades I'm going to keep repurchasing because I just love the way they feel on the lips. I love the way they smell. They're so hydrating. I cannot stress that enough. They're incredibly comfortable. I love the dofa and I think they're beautiful and I would 100% repurchase those over and over and over again. So we have the NYX. This is the Fat Lip Oil right here and I would 100% repurchase this. I'm actually wearing the shade right now. This is the shade called Follow Back. I think it's really beautiful. It's a very high shine lip oil. To me, it actually kind of reminds me more of a lip gloss than an actual lip oil because it doesn't have like that full thickness that a lip oil does, but it smells incredible. It's very long lasting. I'm just wearing a lip liner today. I'm wearing the Jean-Luc Cosmetics lip liner in the shade Mother Pucker. This is really beautiful. It reminds me so much of the Jaclyn Cosmetics Bourbon lip liner, and I just think this is such a beautiful lip oil. I would 100% repurchase these. I highly recommend them. I I highly recommend them. So yes, repurchase. And the last but not least, for the lips, we do have the one size. This is like their cushion gloss and their velvet flex cream lipstick. I would 100% trash this. And the reason why is not because the formula isn't good. It's just, I am just not the biggest fan of the red color. Now, you guys know I'm very particular about my red lips. I'm very anal about it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very judgy when it comes to red lip. I cannot help it. I need that perfect red lip. And if it's not, I just tend to not like it. I tend to not go for it. If it's not like a true blood, if it's not a true red where it has a blue purple undertone, almost like a blood red, I'm not going to be there for it, because a blood red to me is very complimentary for so many skin tones out there. It makes your teeth look incredibly white. It's just that when you look at it, your eyes just draw right into it. I get the most compliments whenever I wear my True Blood Red lipsticks. You guys tend to really love it. And while this may look like this on camera, in person it is more berry tone. The formula is nice. The formula is nice. And am I really going to trash it? No, because she's fucking expensive. But I would definitely not repurchase this. So in theory, yes, it would get trashed. It's not going to get repurchased. It's not going to get repurchased. So that's really disappointing, because I really wanted it to be red. It's classified as a true red, and it's just not. Next, we have the Singe Beauty. These are the 5-piece brush sets created by Angelica Nyqvist. This is her first product from her brand, Singe Beauty, and this retails for $55, which, by the way, her brushes are still on sale right now if you guys want to go pick them up. I would 100% repurchase these, and I'm actually going to repurchase these. And the reason being is that I love how small the bristles are. I have been using these since I got it. They remind me so much of Blend Bunny Cosmetics brushes, and you guys know how much I love Blend Bunny Cosmetics brushes. You guys know how much I love my own bling brushes, but there's something about this that I love the size of these. These are the type of style that I like. I have obviously big real estate right here, but at the same time, look, I have folds in my eyes because hello, age, and I have folds in my eyes. And so to have something that what the fuck? That scared the shit out of me. God. Anyway, as I was saying, to have something that really gets into the like the nook and cranny of the eyes, that is so soft. It makes applying eyeshadow very, very easily. I really do enjoy this. Plus the bristles and the shape, they're incredible. I would 100% repurchase this. So before we get to our last item, we have one more product to talk about, and that is the ColourPop The Legend of Korra collection. Now, I was gifted this in PR, and I actually bought my own, which, by the way, I am having a giveaway on my ColourPop video if you guys have not checked that out. And in here, we have quite a few goodies. I would safely say that I would 100% repurchase the eyeshadow palette. I absolutely love the eyeshadow palette. I think it's incredible. Super pigmented. Mattes work beautifully. Shimmers are gorgeous. 100% repurchase. I would definitely trash these chrome liquid highlighters. I've seen all your guys' comments about other content creators getting them to work. I've tried it off camera. It's still trash. I just don't like it personally, and I'm so sorry. The highlighter, I would trash only because I know me. I wouldn't really use this color often. Fantastic formula, but I would trash it just because I won't really use the color that often. Graphic liners, I can't say anything on it because I'd never tried their formula, so I have nothing to say. And then the fresh cream lips right here, I would 100% repurchase. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of the ColourPop formula, I would repurchase this. So just want to quickly talk over that before we move on to the last item. Last but not least, we have the Milk Cosmetics. This is the Pore Eclipsing Setting Spray. I absolutely would repurchase this. This is incredible. It does a great job at locking in your makeup, making you mattified for as long as possible, and I just think it's incredible. I love the mister on this. I spray this nonstop. It's so freaking good. It doesn't really have a smell to it. At least I don't really smell anything. I've heard people say they enjoy the smell. I'm like, bitch, what smell? But I just think it's so good. I think it really does a great job at really locking the makeup, keeping the oil at bay. I did a full day wear test wearing this, and I think it's absolutely incredible. I would 100% repurchase it. So those are all the makeup items that I tried out this month and the month of March. And I think this is such a good way for me to reuse all the items that I tried out, kind of go over them again, because I used to never really do follow-up reviews and you guys used to always ask me to. So it's just the way that I get to do it. So every month you guys are going to see a repurchase or trash series on my channel. You will definitely see me do more videos where I'm going to be trying out products that I hated once again, just to really keep trying it out. Maybe tell you guys about more holy grails, but this is just a way of my version of doing like speed reviews. I know so many other content creators do it. This is just my version of it, whether I'd repurchase or trash. So if you guys like this series, please let me know down below, because I think this is so much fun. Like I said, I'll have everything I'm wearing listed on my face down below, but yeah, that is it for today's video, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, because I do post 4 to 5 videos every single week. I just thought about that guy slamming the door, scaring the shit out of me. And if you guys have not already, I do have another channel. It's called R for Life. You guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing husband, Corey, if you guys want to check that out. Also, the biggest thank you goes to these beautiful, wonderful Patreon members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe, either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in my very next video. Bye. That scared the shit out of me. Fucking neighbors. Okay. Hey guys. I'm gonna be going, we're gonna be doing a, so I'll make sure so oh my god, all the noisy cars are out today. I really do feel like it's like this person just likes to drive by. It's the same person, I swear. If you love cream blushes,